Welcome to another edition of This Week in Disc Golf. It is May 5th, 2022. Let's talk about what happened this week. Well, we had the 5th Disc Golf Pro Tour Elite Series event this past weekend, the Dynamic Discs Open, a preview of the courses that we will see at the World Championships, and the debut of the new Jones Supreme 18, where they played the first 2 rounds out at DDO, and then they finished up with 2 rounds at the Emporia Country Club. The wind was kicking. Your winners, Kristin Tattar backs up her Jonesboro win with a second straight Elite Series win in FPO, and Ricky Wysocki, for the first time since Texas State's, back on top of the podium, getting his second win of the year. He is the only player in MPO with 2 Elite Series wins so far this season. Let's take a look at what happened in FPO. Early round struggles for Kristin Tattar. The wind was blowing. The putts, they were not falling. She's 5 over going into 18. Finds the tree on the second shot on 18. She finished the day in 22nd place. But second round, as people are wondering, is she going to keep her podium streak alive? Maybe not. Well, she says maybe so. And she starts to dial up some great shots. Look at the great adjustment here. Low line drive, skipping forehand, right up to the basket on 17. And then she's able to tap this in for the birdie. Look at the back 9. Clean sheet, 4 birdies. And she gets herself into 18. Now just 2 over par. And you really just can't throw it much better than that. Kristin Tattar would get the birdie, and she would go into a tie for first after 2 rounds. So we go to the final round. Katrina Allen trailing Tattar by 3 strokes. But Katrina decided she was going to come out hot. She birdies 6 in a row to start her final round with some gorgeous shots like that one on 6, and all of a sudden, Tattar's lead down to 2. So we go to 12, and Katrina Allen reins it in, ties it up, now to the par 3 13th. Just another fantastic shot from Allen. She's in tap-in range. She gets the birdie, and she takes the lead. She makes it a 2-stroke lead on 14. So everything going Katrina Allen's way. Tattar a little more up and down, but this a key birdie on 15. Tattar gets back within a stroke. And then on 16, it was a tap in for Katrina, and it goes off the chains and into the water out of bounds. She had a 1-stroke lead coming into 16, and just like that, it's a 2-shot swing. And Tattar is able to hang on, lay up on 18, tap in, and get her second straight win. Let's hear from Kristin after the win.
Yeah, I was really struggling with putting today, and I mean, Katrina played awesome like she always does, so I knew it's going to be a tough round, but I just kept telling myself I just have to keep going. Nothing is over until the last putt is in, and I mean, it was tough. It was tough, and at times I was like, Jesus, what am I doing? But yeah, I just kept going.
So Kristin Tattar heads back over to Estonia, having won back-to-back events, and she has not missed the podium yet so far this season. She'll be taking some time off before she comes back over for the Preserve on the build-up to the U.S. Women's Championship. Then she'll be heading back over to Europe for the European Open. She sits at the top of the Disc Golf Pro Tour standings, as well as the top of pretty much any way you want to do the rankings. Over in MPO, well, the wind, it was kicking. Flags are moving. Round 2 at Jones. Tough times. James Conrad, Simon Lizotte, what's going on out here, folks? The wind is doing crazy stuff to everyone's discs. And then maybe a bit of a grip lock here from Paul McBeth. Can it get a little skip back in off the road? Oh, it just gets rejected by the post out of bounds. Then McBeth overcooks this one into the wind. And this pushes way down the hill, and that is into the OB. More misfortune for Macbeth. Leaves it low. He's not happy. He would miss the cut for the first time in his career after going 10 over through the front 9 in round 3. Brody Smith, though, he's playing great. He parks the island hole, then he gets in for the birdie on 4, going to the power forehand on hole number 9. And that's just exactly how you draw it up. A little high with this putt, but it sticks. And Brody Smith, little ups and downs, just like it was for everybody, but he is in second place. Simon Lizotte, he's starting to get it going. Little flip putt here. Oh, yep, that worked. Then from a standstill, gorgeous Anheuser backhand right to the basket. And he's starting to look more confident with the forehand. He throws it out over the OB, skips it right up to the basket. And for the second straight event, he's inside the top 5. Ricky Wysocki, though, had the lead heading into the final round after persevering through some difficult conditions. Fantastic forehand on hole 3. He's now got a 5-shot lead over Logan Harpool, one of the exciting names up in the top 10 this weekend, along with Jake Hebenheimer. And ultimately, Wysocki walks it in. Simon Lizotte gets into second place, 3 under par, but Wysocki's at 10 under through 17. He's able to tap it in on 18. It's his second win of the year. He's got the Raptor legs going. He's holding up the glass trophy. Let's hear from the champ.
At the previous Dynamic Disc Open, you received some absolutely devastating news about your sister, and you posted before this tournament that you were dedicating this week to her. You got the victory like you wanted. Any closing words for your sister here?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely felt like she was watching over me. I made that sick putt on 16 when she, I felt like she was looking over me, and I think the whole gallery and the whole crowd was here. And, it was tough last year to get second and not be able to win, but this one's definitely for her. She's been a huge supporter in my career and my brand, and I think she's looking over me, and I think she definitely kept my disc in bounds a lot when it was that windy. So, I'm just glad to get this win for her. Thanks for bringing that up, and huge shout out to the Wysocki family.
So Ricky Wysocki, now sponsored by Dynamic Discs, of course, 4-year, $4 million deal starting at the beginning of 2022, gets the win at the Dynamic Discs Open in Emporia. And maybe it bodes well for his chances to come back to Emporia and win another world championship there after he won there the last time the event was held in Emporia. He'll be back in action at the Masters Cup on the Silver Series before taking on the OTB Open, the next DGBT Elite Series event. So this week, we had a big money skins match at Eagles Crossing, the buzzy new course. And it was held by OTB Skins, filmed by GK Pro, and the video came out on Tuesday. Scott Stokely, Brody Smith, Calvin Heimberg, and Simon Lizotte contesting that match. And maybe you already heard about this. Spoiler alert, if you haven't already watched it, go check it out on the GK Pro YouTube channel. But Scott Stokely wins the skins match. Let's take a look at how it went down after a bunch of skins piled up, and it was all going to come down to who won the next skin in the back 9. Take a look at this from Scott Stokely.
Look at that right there. Oh, that's it. I can do this. Come on, Scott.
He's on a foot cart rolling, isn't he?
It's close. It's really close. He hit about like a 4-foot gap. That's close. That was good. I'll hit it on. That was a disgusting shot.
This is what we did not think was going to happen. Scott Stokely parked to win the skins match right here.
It's all me.
This is wild.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, dude. Here he goes right here.
Oh my God.
So cool to see how much that meant to Scott Stokely. You can hear a lot more from him about it if you go check out his YouTube channel, where he's posted a number of times about what the win meant to him. He's donating all of his skins winnings to charity, although he is keeping the bonus that he got for winning the most skins. And you know what? Power to you, Scott. Great job. Congratulations. On we go to this week's social media minute. Chris Dickerson posted on Instagram earlier this week that he has decided to take off the West Coast swing. So he is going to go back home to Tennessee. He said, "It used to be unreachable for me financially. Thanks to an amazing sponsor, that's not an issue anymore. I can absolutely afford to go to the West Coast. However, my goal is to play the long game with disc golf. I want to be doing this for years to come, so I'm going to have to give my body and mind time to rest." So he's going to skip OTB, Portland, and Preserve. He will be back on tour at Idlewild. Well, we don't have any big tournaments this weekend. It's been quite a stretch. We had Champions Cup and Jonesboro and DDO back to back to back. So now a lot of pros taking some time off. Some are going down to Mexico for vacation, or they're going home. Others are playing in A tiers around the country, 303 Open perhaps, City of Mobile Championships, Matty O trying to hold it down in Alabama, Goat Hill out in California. So keep a lookout for your favorite YouTube channels to have some coverage of these various tournaments. Things will be back with the Masters Cup coming up. It'll be on the Silver Series. That'll be next weekend, not this coming weekend. So we'll talk about that next week on another edition of This Week in Disc Golf. Talk to you then.